Imagine looking out over a sea of green. It stretches to the horizon in every direction. This is not an ocean of water, but an ocean of trees. This is the Amazon rainforest. It is a world of incredible size and scale, so vast it is difficult for the mind to truly comprehend. From above, it appears as a continuous unbroken canopy. A magnificent green carpet covers a huge part of the South American continent. The sheer immensity of it is breathtaking. It is a place where nature reigns supreme, a kingdom of life in its most vibrant and powerful form. This endless green expanse holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered. The air here is thick with moisture. You can almost feel the life pulsing around you. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy above, creating a beautiful dappled light on the forest floor. The sounds are a constant symphony. Insects buzz, unseen creatures call from the shadows, and the leaves rustle with 1,000 tiny movements. It is a world that is always awake, always moving, always alive. The great Amazon River, the lifeblood of this forest, snakes its way through the landscape like a giant serpent. Its waters are brown with sediment, carrying nutrients that sustain this incredible ecosystem. The river and the forest are connected, one giving life to the other. This vast wilderness is more than just a collection of trees. It is a complex, interconnected web of life. Every single plant, every animal, and every insect plays a role in this grand natural theater. The scale of this biodiversity is simply astonishing. Scientists believe that millions of species live here, many of which are still unknown to us. The Amazon is a living library of biological information, a treasure trove of genetic wonders that have evolved over millions of years. It represents a significant portion of our planet's remaining rainforests, a sanctuary for life in all its wonderful and varied forms. To venture into the Amazon is to step back in time. It is to enter a world that has remained largely unchanged for millennia. The sheer power of nature is on full display here. Great trees, hundreds of feet tall, stand like ancient sentinels, their branches draped in vines and mosses. The forest floor is a tangle of roots and fallen leaves, a rich tapestry of decay and rebirth. It is a place of profound beauty and profound mystery. The Amazon challenges our sense of scale and our place in the natural world. It reminds us that there are still places on Earth that are truly wild, untamed, and full of wonder. The Amazon rainforest is not a silent place. It is filled with the calls, rustles, and movements of countless creatures. This is a world teeming with life, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals. Each inhabitant has adapted perfectly to this complex environment. In the canopy, monkeys leap from branch to branch with incredible agility. Their chatter and calls echo through the trees as they search for fruits and leaves. Below, on the forest floor, strange and wonderful animals make their homes. The shy tapir, with its distinctive snout, forages in the undergrowth, while colorful poison dart frogs display their brilliant hues as a warning to predators. Life in the Amazon is a constant dance of survival. Every creature has developed unique strategies to find food, avoid being eaten, and raise its young. Consider the sloth, a master of slow motion. It moves so slowly that algae can grow on its fur, providing perfect camouflage among the green leaves. Or the capybara, the world's largest rodent, which lives in large social groups along the riverbanks, always watchful for danger. The forest is also home to an incredible variety of insects, including the magnificent blue morpho butterfly, whose iridescent wings flash like jewels as it flits through the dappled sunlight. The rivers and streams are just as full of life as the forest itself. They are home to the legendary piranha, a fish with a fearsome reputation, but which plays a vital role in the aquatic ecosystem. Here too, one can find the gentle pink river dolphin, a creature of myth and legend for the local people. These unique mammals navigate the murky waters with remarkable skill, using sonar to find their way. The sheer diversity of fish is staggering, with thousands of species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The Amazon's waterways are a world within a world, a hidden kingdom beneath the surface. This incredible array of wildlife is a testament to the power of evolution. Over millions of years, these animals have evolved to fill every possible niche in the rainforest. From the army ants that march across the forest floor in huge columns, to the leafcutter ants that create vast underground cities, Every life form has a purpose. The Amazon is a living laboratory, a place where the intricate connections between species can be observed in their purest form. It is a world of constant discovery, where new species are still being found, each one a new chapter in the great story of life on Earth. Deep within the shadows of the Amazon, silent hunters move with deadly grace. The most powerful of these is the jaguar. It is the largest cat in the Americas, a creature of immense strength and beauty. Its spotted coat provides perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the forest floor, allowing it to stalk its prey unseen. The jaguar is a solitary and elusive animal, often moving under the cover of darkness. It is an apex predator at the very top of the food chain, and it plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of the entire ecosystem by controlling the populations of other animals. Its presence is a sign of a healthy, thriving rainforest. The jaguar is a master of both land and water. Unlike many other cats, it is a powerful swimmer and is perfectly at home in the Amazon's many rivers and streams. It can hunt in the trees, on the ground, or in the water, making it an incredibly versatile predator. Its diet is varied, including deer, monkeys, and even caimans. The power of its jaws is legendary, capable of piercing the thick hides of its prey. To catch a glimpse of a jaguar in the wild is a rare and unforgettable experience, a moment that connects you directly to the raw, untamed spirit of the Amazon. Another formidable hunter lurks in the murky waters of the Amazon, the green anaconda. This is one of the world's largest snakes, a giant that can grow to incredible lengths. The anaconda is a constrictor, relying on its immense muscular power to subdue its prey. It spends most of its life in or near water, where its size is less of a hindrance. It lies in wait, almost completely submerged, with only its eyes and nostrils above the surface. When an unsuspecting animal, such as a capybara or a deer, comes to drink, the anaconda strikes with astonishing speed, pulling its victim into the water. The anaconda is a creature of patience. It can go for weeks or even months without eating after a large meal. It digests its food slowly, conserving energy until its next hunt. Like the jaguar, the anaconda is an apex predator, and it commands respect. These two magnificent hunters, the jaguar on land and the anaconda in water, represent the ultimate power and mystery of the Amazon. They are symbols of the wild, a reminder that this is a world where the ancient rules of nature still apply. Their survival is directly linked to the health of the rainforest itself. The Amazon rainforest is a paradise for birds. The air is filled with a constant chorus of calls, whistles, and songs. It is home to thousands of bird species, more than any other place on Earth. The colors are simply dazzling. Flocks of scarlet macaws like flying rainbows soar across the sky. Their brilliant red, yellow, and blue feathers a breathtaking sight. Toucans with their enormous brightly colored beaks hop among the branches, feeding on fruit. These large beaks are not just for show. They help the birds to reach food and are also used to regulate their body temperature. In the forest canopy, hummingbirds dart from flower to flower with incredible speed. Their wings beat so fast they are just a blur, creating a humming sound that gives them their name. These tiny birds are like living jewels, their iridescent feathers shimmering in the light, changing color with every movement. They play a vital role as pollinators, helping to ensure the reproduction of many plant species. Each species of hummingbird has a beak that is perfectly adapted to the shape of the flowers it feeds on, a wonderful example of coevolution between plants and animals. Deeper in the forest, one might find the mysterious hoatzin, sometimes called the stink bird because of its unusual digestive system. This strange bird looks almost prehistoric. Young hoatzins even have claws on their wings, which they use to climb through the trees, a feature lost in most modern birds. Another master of disguise is the patoo, a nocturnal bird that spends its days perched on a branch, perfectly mimicking a broken stump. Its camouflage is so effective that it is almost impossible to spot unless it moves. The sounds it makes at night are haunting and eerie, adding to the mystique of the forest after dark. The sheer variety of birds in the Amazon is a wonder of the natural world. From the majestic harpy eagle, a powerful predator that can snatch monkeys and sloths from the treetops, to the tiny, delicate ant wrens that follow swarms of army ants to catch fleeing insects, every bird has its own story. This incredible avian diversity is a key indicator of the rainforest's health. The birds of the Amazon are not just beautiful, they are an essential part of the ecosystem, dispersing seeds, pollinating flowers, and controlling insect populations. They are the living, breathing music of this great green world. The Amazon is not just a realm of nature, it's also a land steeped in human history. For centuries, we believed the rainforest was too harsh to support large, complex societies. We thought of it as a pristine wilderness, untouched by human hands. But deep within the jungle, hidden beneath layers of vegetation, a different story is actually emerging. Archaeologists are discovering the remains of ancient settlements, roads, and earthworks. These discoveries are really challenging our understanding of the Amazon's past. They reveal that this forest was once home to thriving civilizations. These ancient ruins are honestly pretty difficult to find. They're often swallowed by the relentless growth of the jungle. Trees grow over stone walls, and thick roots break apart ancient foundations. But with new technology, like satellite imagery and laser scanning from the air, we're beginning to peel back the layers of green. We're finding evidence of large planned towns with central plazas, defensive ditches, and raised causeways connecting different areas. These were not the small scattered tribes we once imagined. These were organized societies with a deep understanding of their environment. The people who built these settlements were skilled engineers and farmers. They learned how to manage the forest to their advantage. They created a special type of fertile soil known as terra preta or black earth by adding charcoal, pottery shards, and organic waste. This rich soil allowed them to sustain large populations through agriculture. They cultivated crops, managed orchards, and built fish farms. They did not just live in the forest, they shaped it. They created a landscape that was both productive and sustainable, a remarkable achievement that we are only now beginning to appreciate. These discoveries raise many questions. Who were these people? What were their cities like? What happened to them? Some of these civilizations may have declined long before Europeans arrived, while others were devastated by diseases brought by the newcomers. The stories of these lost societies are written in the earth and stones of the Amazon. Uncovering these ruins is like finding a lost chapter in the book of human history. It reminds us that the relationship between humans and the rainforest is ancient and complex. The jungle does not just hide animals, it hides the secrets of our own past. The search for lost civilizations in the Amazon has captivated explorers for centuries. It is a quest fueled by mystery and, honestly, the allure of the unknown. The jungle is so vast and dense that it's easy to believe that entire cities could remain hidden within its depths. Early explorers told tales of seeing great white cities gleaming in the distance, only for them to vanish upon approach. Were these just mirages, or were they glimpses of something real? The idea of a lost world, a civilization that developed in isolation from the rest of humanity, has a powerful pull on our imagination. One of the most famous legends is that of Colonel Percy Fawcett, a British explorer who disappeared in the Amazon in 1925. He was searching for what he called the lost city of Z, a sophisticated ancient city he believed existed deep in the Brazilian jungle. Fawcett and his expedition were never seen again, and their fate remains one of the greatest mysteries of exploration. His story has inspired countless others to venture into the green abyss, hoping to succeed where he failed. The search for Z became a symbol of the ultimate adventure, a journey into the heart of a great unknown. Modern archaeology is now proving that Fawcett's ideas were not entirely fantasy. While he may not have found a city of gold, the evidence for large, complex societies is undeniable. The discovery of vast geometric earthworks, visible only from the air, suggests that ancient Amazonian people had a sophisticated knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. These massive shapes, including circles and squares, were likely used for ceremonial purposes. They are a silent testament to a culture that was rich in ritual and intellectual achievement, a culture that we are only just beginning to understand. The story of these vanished civilizations is a cautionary tale. Many of these societies collapsed after the arrival of Europeans, who brought diseases to which the native people had no immunity. It is estimated that millions died, and with them, entire cultures and centuries of knowledge were lost. The search for these lost worlds is therefore not just about finding ruins, it is about recovering a forgotten history. It is about giving a voice to the people who lived in the Amazon for thousands of years, whose legacy is carved into the very landscape of the forest they called home. In the most remote corners of the Amazon rainforest, there are people who live in complete isolation from the outside world. These are the uncontacted tribes. They are some of the last groups on Earth to maintain a way of life that has remained untouched by modern society. They live as their ancestors did for thousands of years, in perfect harmony with the forest. They hunt with bows and arrows, gather wild plants for food and medicine, and build their homes from materials found in the jungle. Their existence is a powerful reminder of the incredible diversity of human culture. We know very little about these tribes. Our knowledge comes from fleeting glimpses from the air or from evidence they leave behind, such as temporary shelters or footprints. We do not know their languages, their beliefs, or their histories. They choose to remain isolated, and it is a choice we must respect. Contact with the outside world could be devastating for them. They have no immunity to common diseases like the flu or measles, and an illness that is mild for us could wipe out an entire community. Their survival depends on their isolation. The decision to leave these tribes uncontacted is a difficult one. Their territories are under constant threat from illegal logging, mining, and agricultural expansion. Protecting their land means protecting them from unwanted and often violent encounters. Governments and indigenous rights organizations work to create protected reserves around their territories, acting as a buffer against the encroaching modern world. It is a race against time to save these last isolated peoples from extinction. They are the guardians of an ancient way of life and a body of knowledge about the forest that is irreplaceable. The existence of uncontacted tribes challenges us to think about what it means to be human in the 21st century. They live without the technology, the pressures, and the comforts of our world. They represent a different way of being, a life that is deeply connected to the natural world. Their continued presence in the Amazon is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the ability of people to thrive in even the most challenging environments. Protecting them and their forest home is not just a matter of human rights. It is a matter of preserving the full, rich tapestry of human experience on our planet. Few legends have captured the human imagination as powerfully as the story of El Dorado. It's a tale of a lost city of immense wealth, a place where gold was as common as stones. The legend began with the story of a tribal chief who would cover himself in gold dust and then wash it off in a sacred lake as part of a ritual. This gilded man, or El Dorado, sparked a feverish quest that drove European conquistadors deep into the uncharted territories of South America. They were convinced that a city of unimaginable riches was waiting to be discovered. The search for El Dorado was one of the most intense and honestly, often brutal chapters in the history of the Americas. Countless expeditions were launched into the Amazon and the surrounding regions. Explorers faced incredible hardships, disease, starvation, and conflict with indigenous peoples. They were driven by an insatiable greed, a dream of finding a golden empire that would make them rich beyond their wildest dreams. Many perished in the jungle, their quest ending in failure and despair. The city of gold was never found, but the legend refused to die. Over time, El Dorado became more than just a place. It became a symbol. It represented the ultimate prize, the idea that something wonderful and mysterious was hidden just beyond the edge of the known world. The legend evolved from a gilded man to a golden city, and then to an entire empire of gold lost in the jungle. The quest for El Dorado was not just about wealth. It was about the thrill of exploration and the allure of the unknown. It was about pushing the boundaries of human endurance in pursuit of a dream, however impossible it might seem. Today we know that there was no city of gold as the conquistadors imagined it, but the legend of El Dorado contains a kernel of truth. The indigenous cultures of South America, such as the Muisca people in what is now Colombia, were skilled goldsmiths. They created beautiful objects from gold, not for its monetary value, but for its spiritual significance. Gold was associated with the sun and divine power. The real treasure of the Amazon was not a city paved with gold, but the rich and complex cultures that thrived there for centuries. The quest for El Dorado may have been a fantasy, but it led the world to the wonders of the Amazon, a treasure of a different and far greater kind. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the earth. This is a powerful and honestly a very fitting description. Its vast expanse of trees plays a crucial role in regulating our planet's climate. Through the process of photosynthesis, the trees absorb enormous amounts of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. In return, they release the oxygen that we all need to breathe. This great green ocean acts as a vital air purifier for the entire world, a natural system that helps to keep our atmosphere in balance. The health of the Amazon is directly linked to the health of our planet. The rainforest also has a profound effect on weather patterns, not just in South America, but across the globe. The trees release huge amounts of water vapor into the atmosphere through a process called transpiration. This moisture forms clouds, which then produce rain. This process, often described as flying rivers, transports water over vast distances, influencing rainfall in regions far away from the Amazon itself. The forest is a giant water pump, a critical component of the global water cycle. Its continued existence is essential for maintaining stable climates and providing fresh water to millions of people. However, this vital ecosystem is under threat. Large areas of the rainforest are being cleared for cattle ranching, agriculture, logging, and mining. Every minute, a huge area of this precious forest is lost forever. This deforestation has devastating consequences. It not only destroys the habitat for countless species of plants and animals, but it also releases vast amounts of stored carbon into the atmosphere, accelerating climate change. When we cut down the Amazon, we are not just destroying trees, we are damaging a system that is essential for our own survival. The fate of the Amazon is in our hands. It is a global responsibility to protect this incredible natural wonder. Conservation efforts are underway, working with local communities and governments to find sustainable ways for people and the forest to coexist. Reforestation projects, the creation of protected areas, and the promotion of sustainable industries are all part of the solution. The Amazon is a treasure that belongs to all of humanity. It is the living heart of our planet, and we must do everything in our power to ensure that this heart continues to beat for generations to come. The future of the Amazon is the future of our world.